Hello, I'm Lori Cleany, and I'm the Director of Student Services for the Early County School System. I'm also a licensed professional counselor. I'm so glad you've joined us for today's wellness tips, and I challenge you to try some of the strategies we talk about in today's session. For today's second session on calming or coping strategies, I'm going to share some different breathing exercises. Breathing is something that we do automatically all day long without really putting much thought into it. So you may or may not have noticed that when you're stressed, you breathe differently. So stress breathing is characterized by fast, short, shallow breaths high up in your chest. When we're breathing like this, it's difficult to bring your body to it's hard to relax when you're breathing like this. But chest breathing does prepare your body for action. But we're going to focus on relaxed breathing, which helps bring your body to a more calm state. Relaxed breathing is characterized by slow, deep breaths in the abdomen, and which allows more oxygen to come into your brain and body. And as we increase the oxygen supply in our brain and bodies, the better able we are to relax, return to a calm state, think more clearly, and just feel better. So let's get started with some exercises to practice these slow, deep breaths, which is often also referred to as belly breathing. This first exercise is called box breathing or foursquare breathing. It's easy to do, quick to learn, and can be highly effective in stressful situations. The first step is to inhale for a count of 4 and just notice the air filling your lungs. The second step is to hold that air in for a count of 4. And then exhale slowly for a count of 4. And then you want to repeat that at least 4 times. Or you can continue to repeat it until your body has come to a fully relaxed and calm state, which may take several moments, several minutes, maybe even 10 to 15 minutes. So let's practice. You want to first inhale for a count of 4. Hold it for a count of 4. And then exhale for a count of 4. And then you want to repeat that 4 times. So remember, whenever you're holding your inhale, you don't necessarily have to hold your nose, like clamp your nose and mouth shut. Just simply try not to inhale or exhale during that time that you're holding it. And that's box breathing. Like I said, it's easy to do and quick to learn. For our next exercises, I want you to remember that those 4 counts, because anytime that I say that you'll take an inhale or anytime I say you'll take an inhale, just remember that I mean to do that for 4 seconds. Anytime I say hold your breath, you'll do that for 4 seconds. And anytime that I say exhale or breathe out slowly, you want to do that for 4 seconds. So just keep in mind that count of 4 whenever you're practicing these breathing exercises that I'm sharing today. The next exercise we're going to do is balloon breathing. And for this one, I need you to imagine that you have a red balloon attached to a long tube that goes all the way from your nose into your stomach. And every time you inhale, the balloon in your stomach inflates. And every time you exhale, the balloon in your stomach deflates. So I want you to put your hand on your stomach or over your belly button. And notice as your stomach rises when you inhale and the balloon inflates. And notice as your stomach falls as the balloon deflates with your exhale. Okay, let's give that a try. So let's inhale. And as we're inhaling, imagine that you're inflating that balloon in your stomach. Hold it. And then as you exhale slowly, I want you to feel the balloon in your stomach deflating. And repeat that 4 times or as many times as necessary until you begin feeling more comfortable with those deep breathing exercises and getting used to those belly breaths and really filling up your lungs with air and getting those slow, deep breaths all the way into your abdomen so that you can bring your body to that relaxation response. For our last exercise, we're going to do some hot chocolate breathing. So for this exercise, I need you to imagine that you have a cup of hot chocolate, or you can get a cup or mug and pretend that there's hot chocolate in it. And as you take a quiet, slow inhale, I want you to imagine the smell of hot chocolate, what the hot chocolate in your cup would smell like. And then hold that, and then exhale by blowing to cool off your hot chocolate beverage. So let's practice that. You're going to inhale and smell the hot chocolate. And then hold that. And then exhale by blowing to cool off that hot chocolate. And you can repeat that for at least 4 times. And then when you get done, just take a few moments to reflect on the exercise and think about, could you really imagine, were you really imagining what the smell of the hot chocolate, what it smelled like? Did it smell pleasurable? And then could you really feel yourself trying to cool off the beverage as you were blowing your exhale out? And I really like this exercise because it not only helps you practice your deep breathing and get used to doing those deep breaths in your abdomen, but it also kind of gets you in tune with your sense of smell and taste. As you can see from the exercises I've shared today, practicing deep breathing can be fun. Don't wait till you're in a stressful situation to practice these exercises. Go ahead and start now so that it'll be an automatic response for your body whenever you are in a stressful situation and you need to use them. Thank you for joining today's session, and I hope you'll stay tuned for our upcoming sessions.